What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight, man? There we go. Give me 1 sec, guys. Yo, Jam Home, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you guys having a good night so far. We almost there? We almost to Friday? Oh man, we almost made it. It's actually happening and it's on time for once, Alex? What is happening? Who is he? Who even is this guy? I know, am I okay, dude? It's because I have too much shit to do before KeyCon. We're actually leaving tomorrow night, and we're driving down to LA, which is like a 6-hour trip. Well, 5.5-hour trip to where it's at. So I'm trying to cram this in so I can get some packing done, get some last-minute errands wrapped up, and then we'll be out. You know, looking forward to Keep Life. I haven't actually checked the Discord in a minute. I don't even know what else is going on. I know there's just like so many donations for raffle prizes. It's kind of nuts. Like every day, Frank and team have been posting a new thing, and it's just like mind-boggling. No, you didn't hear it's canceled? Yo, that would be tragic, bro. That would be tragic at this point. We literally have an Airbnb. Thank God I didn't rent a car. We actually have a car we can take. My car's electric, so it wouldn't make it all the way there. We're gonna be taking Uena's car. But that would be brutal, dude. How's that ergo treating you, man? Yo, Matt, what up, fam? How's it going, dude? I heard that. I just literally peeped the sound test. This shit sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds pretty sick. I need to rebuild mine. I don't know what I was doing with the oranges. I need to do inks or something in there. Yo, did I show off the HK last time? Should I show off the HK? I don't think I did. Have I shown it on stream? Okay, look. In my defense, the Telios did not sound good in here. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think blacks on an alu bottom VP or NVP is like the move. Maybe if it's brass like Travelers is, it sounds better. It just kind of sounds thin to me. And it's also like, you know, you got that dual O-ring going on anyway, so it's like, eh. All right, let's do, we'll warm up with one of our sound tests. I got a new angle here. Let's see if this actually looks decent. This damn camera kept getting in my way, so we're gonna go with the new angle. I know, I got inks I gotta get ready. You know what I'm actually considering doing is I'm actually considering doing a build. I don't know if there's gonna be room to do it, but doing a build at KeyCon. Because I'm gonna be grabbing, Keep Life. Because I'm gonna be grabbing Morgan. I can't think right now, bro. That's what happens when you context switch too quickly. I'm going to be getting Tosaka from Uena on the way. Because, well, he's going to be joining me, right? So I'm going to have it unbuilt. And I'm like, Loki, like, would it be cool to just do a build while I'm there? Do I have time for that? I mean, if I, like, you know, just, like, bang it out, maybe. You're going to buy more inks? Take the whole setup, bro. Just take the, well, minus the fan. Take my soldering equipment, throw it in the bag, literally break out a table next to a power outlet and just go ham. Has anybody done that before? That's the question. Has anybody done that before? All right. Let's do this real quick. So this is from the last build. Well, actually, no. You guys haven't seen this build. Not live on stream. So when I built this with Telios. I didn't love the sound because it's kind of loud, especially in this board without like a weight behind it. Or sorry, an interior weight. So I modded the switches. I took some Hyperglide blacks. I threw the stem in the Hyperglide blacks. Rebuilt it with that using like my 205 method of lubing. Still didn't love it. Liked it, but didn't love it. Took all apart again, every switch apart again, and then re-lubed them with GHV4. And I think now it sounds a lot better. It's like a lot more in line with what my sound preferences are. Still kind of loud in this board, but I actually enjoy it. All right, here we go. Oh God, if I can type. Cherry Telios or 205. Yeah, they were super scratchy, but they were like still really loud. This helped mute them a little bit, so I overlubed. You know, not super overlubed, but I lubed all 4 sides of the stem. Ugh. I forgot I put it at 60 seconds too. My fault. Ooh. Okay, I forgot to do this too. I don't like it at that angle. It's a little bit more exaggerated than what it actually sounds like because it's so close. So let me pull this up. Let's see if I can do this again. Oh God. All right. Bet. Every payday you're gonna buy more inks? You're just gonna amass a collection of inks or what? Literally investing in inks, dude. Who needs stonks when you got inks, huh? I think it sounds a lot better like this. It's still like kind of loud, which I guess is to be expected from a top mount board without an inner weight, but I don't hear any resonance or anything. Plus these are weird switches in general. Like they just sound kind of trippy. What was I gonna do real quick? Listen to this. At least I can hear them. I also figured out that because I type so quickly on my typing tests, like I'm not really bottoming out, so the sound tests probably aren't super accurate. Basically some clacky ass blacks. That's what they sound like to me. In any case, ooh, let me pull out the HK. The HK.
I'm like terrified to like use this thing. Do I take this with me, guys? Do we take this to keep life? There she is. Ooh, baby.
Let's back up real fast. You guys get a overhead shot. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. So pretty. So pretty. That HK edition. Since we're grill hunting today, right? We can do a sound test for this one too. The clam. Yo, honestly, the clam one that somebody linked in the Discord kind of looks sick. That silver one. That silver one, dude. It's Alex. This thing is impossible to keep clean. It's impossible. The stainless steel isn't coated, so like it just, you touch it and it's like instantly. Yeah, it's instantly turning black or whatever. Oh yeah, let's do this. So this came built, kind of a crazy build. I was like, when I first read it, I was like, I don't know if I like that at all. But I do like the way it sounds. But they're spring swapped Oil Kings, lubed on carbon fiber. Oh, wait. Before I do this, let me go back to these 30-second ones. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's deep switches on carbon fiber will definitely slap. I actually wish I had a carbon fiber plate for the Ottan, but we're gonna make it work. I think it sounds sick though, dude. This thing sounds so good. No, this is are you talking about, is that what I should do? You know, I'm trying to think back. I don't think I've actually ever done blacks and auto in my unicorn. I think my last one I did inks, and I had browns before that. Yep. I had inks on aluminum and browns on aluminum, which I did like both. But yeah. All right, let's get to it. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to what we're actually here for. Let's peep this beauty out. Whoa, this thing is kind of friggin' heavy. Kinda. Super heavy. You guys already got a sneak preview, but for everybody that's not in the Discord, it's game time. Okay, we got the red plate and a red She PCB. Sell me your integral for $5. Bet, dude. It's brand new in box. Brand new in box. Do we drop test it, guys? Look at this thing. Oh my God. What a chunker. That custom. What a beaut. Very, very, very heavy. I mean, holy crap. I thought the 500C was heavy. Ugh. Let me get the weight. Let me pull that out real fast. We got a skill. 1 sec. Let's compare weights, yeah? So the Merisi is chilling at, the Ottan is chilling at 6 pounds, 6.3 ounces. 6 pounds. Did I sell the Lily? I did sell the Lily, man. You should have told me. You snooze, you'll lose. What the hell? They're like the same exact weight. Did you guys see that? It was 667, right? All the damn slander for this board. All the slander for this board. That's true. It is built. This will add like a pound. I don't think it's going to be a huge significant difference, right? What are we going to add, like a pound with our plate switches and PCB? Maybe 2 pounds tops? Anyway. I think everything else is ready to go, yeah? Okay, so we can just get to the build. Let's just get to the build. No, I can't. I was going to cop. Well, the integral extras just dropped. Did you get in on that? If we want to plateless build. Or did it sell hella fast? I didn't even look. I did post a link to it in the server. What? Oh, the tariff. Yeah, it's probably like $100 something of just the tariff. Forgot about that. Well, before I even do this, let's test this PCB once just to be sure everything is good. It is brand new, so I think we're okay. But you never know. Obligatory shout out to Flying and McLovin for being goats in the PCB game. I said that, and this is not even a McLovin board. He just gets free promotion from me. Yeah, basically same thing because they're both in Korea, right? I think it's like a flat, like 15 to 30% or 40% fee or something like that. We got lights. We got lights. I think we're alright, guys. Spot test it. Just spot check it. All right, I think we're all right. We're cute. Get our tilde. Yeah, we're Gucci. It's some crazy with those tariffs. You should have ordered some extra 8. You know, in retrospect, yeah. I mean, we ended up paying like almost $50 a PCB, didn't we? It was like 40 something dollars, 45. So it's like, eh. I did get some waffling 80s though, which same shit, right? Same shit. All right. I'm gonna break these out because I haven't used these in a while. We're gonna use swag keys, not V3s for this. I mean, it is top mount, so I'm not gonna worry about O-rings and all that. Because of the tariffs, there wasn't a huge discount. If there was no tariffs, 1,000%. But they hit us with fees, so it ended up being basically the same price. Maybe like $10 discounted or something like that. What am I doing, guys? Sweet. No, we ordered like right in the wave, right after the first wave of tariffs. Yo, I just got it. Literally today. Literally today. Guys, do I BDZ these? The wires? What up, Slowy? It was a trade. It was a trade. And I got a homie price on it, so I can't be... I mean, I wasn't paying the high end of the market price, for sure. Slowy, what's up with the calm, man? When is it going to be ready? That board actually looks pretty sick. I'm going to keep asking you every time you join. Yes to BDZ? All right, we can do BDZ. I mean, I've only ever really had to use a tiny bit of lube on here on nights, but I like the idea of not having to like reapply as quickly. Bet. I've been wanting to get the V4s, but I have so many V3s still left over that I'm like, I gotta wait till I run out of these. Has anybody compared them in like practical use? Is there any real difference? Oh yeah, what is the name of the board, Slowy? Did you see it, Alex? In the designer channel? Unikeys with an announcement. It has that curved step. It has the same thing. I think the Heartbreak has that. Ryujin, I think, also has that. There's a few boards that do the curved, like 3-step curved deal. It's a classic. I don't know what the original inspiration is for that. Assuming that's what you're talking about. But the curve in the top case looks really cool to me. Which one I was looking for? Similar profile. Yeah. Wait, let me make sure I'm thinking of the right board when I think of your board. Bam. For sure. Oh yeah. I think. Yeah, the Heartbreak has a similar kind of like that curve. I think the Rose does the same thing. From Rukia? Kev? I want to say the Ryujin does the same thing. Similar thing. In the bottom case, that's what I'm talking about. Not the top case. The top case looks pretty unique from what I can tell. And that lip is sick. I really like that lip a lot. Kind of reminds me of Tosaka. It's different for sure, but I'm just saying. I like that aesthetic. Hey Matt, what's up, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are having a good night so far. Are you gonna go full weeb on the bottom weight design, or are you gonna do something more subtle? Okay, grab the BDC. I'll put these in first. Oh, you have art commission. Is it gonna be kind of like the Morgan in that regard, where it's gonna be like a art piece, or is it gonna be like a face or something? Let me show you this right real quick. Please don't put Sailor Moon on the bottom of the board, dude. Why are you hating? Don't be a hater, Alex. Leave us weebs alone, man. All right. Do you prefer like just like the characters, kind of like the K-pop boards, and like Hangul or Japanese or something? Or no? Is that out too? Oh, she has a signature from the show. She's an artist, right, or something like that. I was reading about it. I'm asking you, yeah, as the resident non-weeb. Are you okay with the K-pop style of bottom weight design? Where you have that through weight. No, but well, duh. I mean, the characters are, but I'm saying like the actual design aesthetic instead of it being a face, and it's just like a through weight of characters. It's like what the Megaman looks like on the bottom, right? It's K-pop inspired. Where the heck did I put my BDZ? No, because I have no connection. Well, I'm not talking about the actual connection with K-pop. I'm saying, okay, in the case of this board, right, the one that Slowy's making, instead of it being like an anime character on the bottom, imagine it's just the font, kind of like this guy. Well, actually, both of these guys, like that. This is a very K-pop design element from the K-pop boards. They all do this. This is a weeb board that does that, though. Sorry, I literally just got my fingerprints all over this. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Area code. What up, man? So then what would you want? Just a plain weight on the bottom? Yo, Ryan, what up, man? Long time no see in here. How you doing, brother? I was also thinking about coming a Corso weight and put Yosugura no Sora kissing scene on it. I mean, do you, man? Why not? Take the Corso and make it weeb. I would be down for an anime character's weapon engraved on the bottom. Oh, kind of like the Salter. Have you seen the Salter, TKO? There's a few boards that have done something similar. The Musashi has done that. It's not really an engraving. Wait, is the Musashi an engraving? It might be. I can't remember if it's the actual... Oh, no, that one's an actual sword. I've seen one that does like a sword or something on it as an actual engraving. But a waifu on the bottom is a no-go. It either hits or it's a no-go. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it's the bottom, though. Who cares? Right? Even when I display my boards, I don't display the bottom. I display them front-facing with the keycaps. So I guess that's why I don't really care. But I could see if you're displaying them with the bottoms facing forward or up, it would be you'd have to explain to people why you have a chick on the bottom of it. Though let's be real, man, when you're explaining your $500 plus keyboards to somebody, I don't think they give a shit what's engraved on it. They're already thinking you're crazy. The second the conversation starts, they're like, dude, this guy's got way too many keyboards. What the fuck is happening here? Are you okay, sir? Trav! What up, man? Welcome in. It is the keyboard of all keyboards. Your favorite keyboard, right? Next to the... actually, your favorite keyboard. Trav resident rich dad. Stop all the rich slander, guys. Some of us are just terrible with our finances. I have a crazy expensive keyboard and I don't care about the theme. Wait, sorry, I said that backwards. If I have a crazy expensive keyboard and I don't even care about the theme, then I don't want to keep it. No, it's fair. This board deserves cherry clip-ins. Meh. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, I rebuild it. I am not scared to rebuild my boards. The crazy thing is when I bought mine, it wasn't stupid expensive. Yeah, you got in early, dude. Cherry clip-ins and don't clip the feet. The most cursed, unlubed, unclipped, with cherry stabs. Oof, it just sounds terrible. That just sounds terrible. HMX for the win. Yeah, that's what we're using today. HMX, I don't even know any of the names. Zenhai? That's the only one I know. HMX Zenhai. On brass plate. On copper plate. OG sound. Stock Vin Blacks. I have Vin Blacks. I'm not going to use Vin Blacks in here. I'm tired of using Vints. I used Vints recently. I'm tired. You guys know what the build's going to be today. Let's guess, because I haven't seen a single sound test for it. What do you guys think I'm gonna use today? I actually have two options in mind, but one's pretty basic. Bro, doesn't mean need a palm plate? Jeez. In here? I feel like I would get banned from the Merisi server if I did that instantly. I do wish I had a carbon fiber plate for it. Which plates? I just have an aluminum one right now. The seller wasn't able to locate the extras. So this is all I got currently. It literally just arrived, like right when I posted a picture of it. So this was not a pre-planned stream. I thought this was gonna get here like next week. But I'm excited. Maybe I take it to Keep Life. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I might take it and just leave it in my bag or something. And just show the homies. Like Trav did with me. Nixie's on Alu. You fucking nailed it. The GODSSON special, guys. The real GODSSON special. Hey, there you go. The real GODSSON special. Okay. I'm not fucking up the win keys. Shit, are there win keys on here? Fuck, there are. Okay, I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention. Bro, what? How did I already fuck this up? It wasn't seated properly in the stem. Dude, these are like too loose. All right, we'll be okay. Mixes on Alu with an MXC black for the backspace. Yeah. Isn't that the 500 cm build? Well, the 500 cm is Nixie's on carbon fiber, but I'm pretty close, I think. I used to dislike Nixie's, and now they're growing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I fucking adore them. I much prefer them to blacks. It's not that I don't like blacks. I just like the depth of sound that they have. What does Trav always say? It's all personal preference. TM. The second build I have is I could do blacks on a loop. Well, technically they're reds for theming, but they're reds that I loop filmed and spring swapped with. Let's get biddies on this. With 55 gram grave shifter springs, which are really nice springs. Highly recommend those springs. I much prefer them to basically everything else that I've tried. I haven't tried Sprit yet, just because I can't, or every say it, because I can't find them in stock anywhere in the US. And I don't want to pay $20 in tariff fees for, you know, $5 springs or whatever the hell it is. Nixies didn't sound good in any board, but after I put them in, dude, the Nixie slander from you guys, bro. I'm just gonna start banning everybody here, okay? Don't shit on my Nixies. It's just like everything else. It's an acquired taste, okay? It'll come with two. Only one was sent right now, but there's a second one. They were too low, and blacks just outshined them in every way. Racist. You're racist. I'm just gonna throw out random accusations. Look, I like blacks as much as the next person. They're just fucking played out, man. They're in everything. Like everybody, that's all anybody uses when they build anything. Blacks on aluminum, blacks on aluminum, blacks on aluminum. I have black, like, look at the fucking keyboards behind me. There's so many blacks and aluminum in this room. I need to try some other shit, okay? Nah, but honestly, I genuinely like Nixies more. I guess I'm weird. It is what it is. Dude, I feel like I can't see myself. I literally have just like BDZ all over my face. My beard, and then I just can't even tell my beard. Nixist for a reason. PP is a hack for a board that can't stand up to MX Blacks. You and your hacks, man. PP is a good plate. It just changes the sound profile. Right, like PC. You guys were all like, don't ever do PC, and then we did, what the hell did we build with it? Very recently. Oh yeah, the fucking Mega Man. That thing sounds incredible. So good. Keep an open mind. Let yourself be surprised. I know you always push for PC. The D-Gens don't like PC. I'll be honest, I didn't like it at first either. But I forgot what I used it in. I think I used it in my Cloud9? No, Cloud9? With some swag key switches. And I was not a fan of that. But yeah, I actually really love the way the Mega Man sounds. Will it sound better with aluminum? Maybe. And that's something I will figure out, or try soon. But hey, look, no one wanted me to use Nixies in the 500 CM. And I think they sound crazy good in there. That might be the best Nixie build I have. Like, that thing is still on my desk. I've rotated my personal board, I don't even know, like 100 times. Nothing has replaced that board for work. What board on this desk? It's the HK right now, but I had the Heartbreak from my last build. All right. Unicorn Bridge. Oh, you didn't hear the story about that? I got very lucky on a very random mech market demoning excursion. Well, I feel like lucky's an understatement. But anyway, yeah, I was able to land one for a very good price. I think less than what I sold mine for. That's a damn line, you know. Slander. I actually haven't really been on since. I only go on to post. Have I even posted my list? I don't think I've posted my listing in a sec. Well, what am I doing? Okay, let me get my brain together. Bro, the last time I inquired, it was 4.3K for blue. Yeah, they are unfortunately overpriced. Where did you inquire? Rip. On neck market. Dude, I still remember the first time I used these and how difficult this process was for me. We've grown a little bit over here. Just a little bit. Come on, get in. What are you doing? There we go. Bruh. Anyways, what do you guys got planned for this weekend? Anybody do anything fun? Going mountain biking. Yo, there we go. That sounds awesome. Is that the other hobby? Those mountain bikes get crazy expensive too. I had a buddy that was super into biking. He was biking like literally like 5 hours a day, dude. He went crazy on it though. He went from 0 to like 1,000. I've never seen somebody go so hard on a hobby like as a new person. I say that and I'm like literally thinking of myself as I stare at this keyboard. Rip. Nice, man. Oh damn, I hella missed. Wait, what happened here? I don't know what half plate to get for Bunny Girl. Half plate. And what? Plastic full? I mean, I feel like if you're going to go half plate, you might as well do aluminum, right? Isn't anything else kind of like worse for the PCB? And I'm assuming you're doing this because you want better sounding mods. Full plastic though. PP full would sound pretty good. I mean, it's gonna sound more full, I think, than the Tosaka does. Why don't you try PC? I feel like a full PC plate would be pretty sick on there. Isn't there a PC plate that it comes with? I don't even remember. Is Keep Life gonna be live streamed? Not by me. I don't know if anybody else is gonna be doing it or if they're gonna be doing it as an event. It's a good question. You can pop in the Discord and see. But I haven't seen anything announced about it. There's gonna be other streamers there for sure. FR4 is also probably pretty good, right? You just want it to be sturdy, I think, is the idea. Ooh. Rip. God damn it. Hello, half and PP full. Yeah, you can't really miss. I kind of wonder how nylon would sound. Honestly though, it sounds so good with the aluminum plate. Like, I'm not even tempted to rebuild mine. Oh man, rip. Come on, Tom. 1-star review. Tom's a homie. Shout out to Tom at Hype Keyboards. Okay. Last one. Wait. I can't see. I can't even see. Did you ever get your other plates from Key Spencer or whatever? Was it from Key Spencer? What are you gonna build it with? By the way, Matt just got his other Matt just got his toe today. I was gonna say Toe got his toe. That would have been confusing. We were just talking about them last night. Oh shit! What I miss? Okay. go? Anyway. What happened here? Why aren't these moving? What is up with this stab? Oh shit, it's backwards. I'm like looking at this like, You need to experiment with some builds to see what you like in Bunny. Yeah, I don't know what I've been thinking about rebuilding it, but I don't know what I want to rebuild it with. If I'm being honest. It just sounds so good with the blacks in it. But I feel like because it's hot top, I should probably try other stuff. Like just get wild. Maybe throw some HMX in there. There we go. Ah. HMX, bro. Go to switches. Never heard of them. Are there any HMX switches you actually like or no? Honestly, I think you guys should try the Sonjas at least. At least the, whatever they were called. The stronger ones. What the hell were they called? The HCs. I think those sound different, slightly different. They sound more cherry MX Blackie to me, but that's like the only one that does. I have some self-respect. Is that also true of the Sonjas? I don't know if that's the case with the Sonjas, Alex. They are scratchy though, which is interesting. It's if you just, you don't want to mod them, I guess. You want to be super lazy. That's pretty much the only reason I could see to do it. Sorry. Okay. Do some quick testing of these stabs. Cam went AI mode? Oh, what the hell is this thing doing, man? How did that even happen? Bro, come on. Maybe it did a shortcut. Is it better now? There we go. Yeah, okay. I thought I turned that off. I don't even know if you can turn that off. Well, whatever. A little bit of rattle on the side. Fix it in a sec. Actually, I didn't even put this on right. I don't think this is even. I forget that this is a. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna need some more BDZ in there for sure. Shoot some 205. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what I can do right now, and if I need it after, then we'll 205 it up. There we go. This one is it fully flat? Yeah. Okay. What? What grills? Do my grills have no badges in them? Oh no, they don't. They're empty. I like them like that. I didn't really like them. Key, what up, man? Nice, rise and shine. You. Badges are the fun part. Fair. I did have a bunch of badges, but I gave them away with my Kaze. Cool. I think we're good. Put the music back on. Sweet. On to the next step. Let's get back in. This is indeed my board. I actually just got it in today. All right, so let's do the vote. Should we do the vote? Let's do the vote. You're gonna get 2 votes. There we go. Poll is open. Please let your opinion be heard. We got 3 votes. Anybody else? Is everybody lurking right now? I'll let that rock for like another minute probably, and I'll close it out. I didn't see blues in the pool. You sure didn't. Reds are just blacks, they are. How much did I pay for this? I didn't pay for it, Kev. I got traded. What up, Kev? By the way, how you doing, fam? Do all of my boards have cherry switches? No, but a lot of them do. But I like this guy, for example, has Oil Kings from Gateron. I've got Swag Keys switches in a few different boards. I've got some Gaterons in a few different boards. But I definitely prefer cherry, for sure. If you hang out long enough, you'll realize Nixies are my favorite switch. You'll come to realize that. I love a lot of diff switches. Hey, man. More power to you. It's not that I dislike the other switches. I just prefer these ones. I just prefer these ones. All right. Nixies, it is. Unanimous. Not unanimous. There was one vote for the Reds, but, you know, close to unanimous. Yeah, cherries are in your tops. Yeah. I think if you have, like, these grill boards, right? They're grills because they sound incredible. So in boards like that, I feel cherries really, really shine because you can mod them to sound exactly how you want them to sound, right? You don't really get that same luxury with a lot of other switches. You can, but not always. And maybe that's just not the meta yet. Maybe people aren't modding other switches enough. But personally, why I enjoy cherries is I like the scratchy feeling. I like the thing that people don't like about it. That's why I like it. I like the texture when I type. Let me just do this whole freaking row before I come back and mess this up and add missing switches where they don't need to go. Pull a GODSSON. Well, you missed the vote, Trav. You snooze, you lose, brother. We had some blacks in there. Blacks. Oh, you did vote? Oh, you voted for the Reds. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't see the votes. Tapping that HMX Sonja. I did actually like the Sonjas. The Sonja HCs. But because they were like cherries. not exactly the best reason to like them, I guess. Oh my god, bro, if you love to scratch, I got some Vints that feel like they're literal sandpaper, 10x scratchier. Dude, I think I told you, I have so many. I have so many Vints I have to process. Wise Vints. I have some WG Vints. I got like 500 retools from Paramount I gotta get through because they were so fucking cheap. Reds are basically black recolored with lighter springs. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. But I got them for themed boards. And honestly, the biggest reason I got them is because they were dirt cheap. Swagkeys still had them in stock. They were the only hyperglides I could find that weren't like ridiculously overpriced for whatever reason. Nah, man. Everybody's voted. It's okay. I can always remake it or rebuild it. Sometimes I just rebuild stuff during the week, like off stream, just for shits and giggles. Especially if I don't like it as is. And this is a personal board, so I'm sure I'm gonna like the Nixies. I like Hyperglides, but I much prefer MX2A now. Dude, MX2As are really nice. MX2As, like, for me, if I don't want scratchy, I don't want super scratchy. I want something that feels like it's lightly broken in. MX2A is perfect. I did get my, I got the retools from Paramount, yeah. They came pretty quick. I mean, I am in California, which is, I guess, where they're located, so they shipped out super fast. Ooh, the C's coming in. Nice. How are you gonna build it, dude? How are you gonna build that? I opened them up, but I haven't tested them. I just put them in my cabinet. I'll try to get to modding them this next week. I had a bunch of hyperglides I had to get through first. But I've heard they're decent, I guess. That's the word on the street. They definitely need to be cleaned, is what I understand. You just gonna admire the board? Just put it on display unbuilt? I mean, I get it, dude. That's been your grail for a long time. Take your time. Do it right. Build it with blues. Blues on copper, dude. Blues on stainless steel. Just get banned from TGR immediately. Who's trying to jump on VC? Maybe after. I got some shit I gotta get done though. Probably not tonight. Razor Green's on brass. You good, Ryan? What's going on here? I'm gonna stop collecting keyboards. What? What? What other boards do you have other than your boards, though? My first MX2As that I bought were Browns that I lubed, filmed in, so I need to try them out. I haven't tried out MX2A Browns yet. Only Hyperglides. I just fixed my MX Black on Elu build. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. What do you have it in your unicorn? Toe is so bouncy. I told you, man. Toe with the toe. That plate is crazy. It's like a freaking trampoline. I got a CW88 and an E65. Oh. Those are chill. Very calm choices. Very calm choices. I'm really curious what you think about the CW versus the CE though. Because you really like your your CW. Oh, it's an OQ build. It is an OQ build. Welcome in, welcome in. Congrats on game one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I lucked out on a trade. Been looking for one for a while, so very curious how it's going to sound with Nixies. I did get to try out Travs in person, like right when I was setting up this deal, so it was perfect timing. I should be testing these two. Are these OG? These are new Nixies. I refuse to pay for OG Nixies. As clouded as it would be to put them in a board like this, I can't do it. I can't justify spending that money on switches. The last person to offer me some when I was looking for some, they were charging $14 a switch. And I was like, yeah, hard pass. Hard pass. You love your CW88? Which CW88 do you have? Yeah, 14 bucks can fuck off. For real, bro. For fucking real. It's not bad. It's still crazy, dude. It's still kind of crazy, but I get it. Like, the rarity, the cloud. If you're going to put it in a rare clouded board, I understand. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, people spend crazy money on fucking keycap sets, right? From what I've heard, Alex, they do feel and sound slightly different. Could be cope, I don't know. But they're rare, dude. They're just hard to find. I think that's the another one. Primary reason. That's the last thing I heard, yeah. Slightly scratchier. Take your Unixes and bury them in the garden for 10 years. Seriously. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I don't knock anybody for doing it, though. It's your money. It's a very niche and subjective hobby. Have fun. Do what makes you happy. Put HMX in your OC or your OT. OC, whatever. Put blues, put razors. It's pretty close to Vint Blacks and retools, but the top up sound is Tad Fuller. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm cranking my MX Blacks on Ellen. Isn't that what you just did? It's not a night and day difference, but there's definitely a difference between Nick Storff and Vince. Okay. What am I doing? How did I miss right shift? What the fuck? Bruh. No? There we go. Dude, why are these all bent? What is happening? Oh, right shift. Thank you for calling it out. I caught it, thankfully. Dude. Maybe that's what happened to these vents. Someone buried them in a garden. Has Idiot sent you any media regarding the Corsa? Next person to ask me about a status update on the Corsa is getting kicked out of the comm. How about that? How about that? That goes for every single one of you guys. Stop being annoying. It's coming. It's coming soon. Corsa done? Corsa done. I'm going to kick you out and give your spot to Binu. Shout out to Binu wherever you're at, dude. Dorsa? In fact, I'm not giving you guys any more updates. Fuck that. You're just going to get a fucking you're not even getting tracking anymore. It's just going to show up at your house one day and you're going to be like, what the fuck? Can I get a link to buy? Inside, yeah. You know what? In fact, you get kicked out and Toe gets your spot. How's that? I'd be happy with that. And my Spider and Jane. That being what, brother? The Corsa? The Spider is fucking cool, man. Which Jane do you have? Do you have a CE or do you have a V2 or V1? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Did you get a rubber, Jane? Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this fucking point. Dude, I don't believe it's coming either at this But I heard the Spider's been going out, right? People have been getting theirs. I guess the same thing is true. Well, no. They said there was like a batch that got shipped, but I don't believe them because no one's posted anything about them. The rubbers. Holy hell, that thing is heavy. I keep forgetting how heavy it is. Spider way too small. Shut up, Matt. You guys and your fucking trolling. Semi-serious trolling. Semi-trolling. Real quick. Rip. It'll help if I plug this thing in. Rubber, I hardly know her. Badumps. There is an internal weight. It's not big enough, dude. It's not big enough. Need more internal weight. Kev, if you're still here, we need you to change the entire interior weight on Corsa. The whole bottom needs to be a weight. The whole interior should be a weight. Full stainless steel Corsa to win, exactly, dude. We need a board that has an internal weight with an internal weight on top of the internal weight. That's the new meta. Stacked internal weights. Full titanium Corsa. Dude, how much would that even cost? thinking about a board with interchangeable bottom weight. The entire bottom could be a weight all the way to something small. That'd be sick. Like an easy swap weight? Not that shit. And it wouldn't be tight like machine perfection. Almost wouldn't see the wings. Can you name your top 8 keyboards? Top 8? For me personally? Let's see. I can give you top 3 by category. All these categories I use. So for TKL, let's see, top 3. Number 1 for me is the Ecliptica by Dark. The EX Ecliptica. It's probably tied. Shit. It's probably currently tied with the Duality. Damn. Some of these didn't apply at all. What the hell happened here? Sorry, give me 1 sec. Number 2 is probably the Salter TKL. Actually, let me take that back. Number 2 is probably the Jane V2CE, which I don't have right now. If we're talking about ones I own or in general, Jane V2CE, and it's probably tied with the Corsa from Rukia. And number 3 would be like the Salter TKL. That's 5 keyboards right there. I was like, I can't name a top 8. For 65, number 1 is the Tosaka 65. Number 2 is the Forever 65. Number 3 is probably the Gaff 910, which I really liked. I did have to let it go, unfortunately. I already named Ecliptica. That was number 1 for TKLs. For 60s, it's kind of tough. I think the Khajiit, I really like the Khajiit a lot. So I'll probably say Khajiit. 4 boards I've tried. Khajiit, Falcon. And if I'm looking at it now, probably the HK. One of the calm corns. I think the Unicorn is overpriced for what it is. But it is a good board. It is a really good board. And if I had to boot the Unicorn out, maybe like the Snow 60 from Wifeworks. It's a solid board. I haven't done any custom full-size keyboards yet. I do kind of want to check out the Fossil or the Pangea full-size if I can find it from Bull. I think that's probably pretty representative right now anyway of what I think. And granted, that's all pretty expensive, high-end stuff. Vino 103. How many boards do I have now? I'm actually down quite a bit, dude. I was at close to 50. I think it was at like 47. I think I'm around 30-ish right now. Okay, let me pop these real fast. Sorry, can't multitask. Bro, I'll let you check out the Panju when it comes in. Yo, that would be very dope. Keeb, are you gonna get the oblique? I know how much of a fan you are of the OC62. I don't actually know what the differences are between the two boards. Those are both bold keyboards, by the way, for anybody that doesn't know. Now these waifu boards kind of dropped in your lap. Which ones did you get? Oh wait, I read that totally backwards. Oblique, ugly. Damn. Damn. Shots fired. It is low-key and uglier, slightly uglier, or slightly atypical design compared to like the OC62, which has like a very clean aesthetic. If September wasn't so heavy for keyboards, I probably would have got one. But yeah, those waifu boards, jeez. Now you want to try to make us all go bankrupt. Now you ain't a Kev. Everybody's just cooking. Exactly, for sure. It's like a cloud without me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know you are. Damn, I slandered in my top. I didn't even think about the 500 CM. I think the 500 CM is probably, it's up there. Maybe it's tied for third place in Salter. Dude, TKLs is a tough category, man. There's just so many really good TKLs. What am I doing? Rip. So for TKL is meta. I think 60s is hardest. There's so many banger 60s. I don't really like 60s, personally. I'm not the biggest fan of 60s. Not from like a design or sound perspective, just usability for me, personally. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Definitely a lot of bangers. What are some other good 60s that have come out recently that aren't like grails? Oh yeah, Kaze Mini. I did like the protagonist. Or the Ori. That looks pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to try it out. Solaris Void. Oh, you're talking about the Void 65? No, I saw one at a meet. I've seen the protagonist at 2 different meets. Did the Void ship yet? I don't know. I swear they just went into group buy, didn't they? Am I tripping? I thought I saw a notification for that somewhere. Is this your Odon? Yeah, it is. This is my personal Ottantaquattro. However you say that shit. It's too fancy for me. Fix this real quick. We got a dent pin. Hey, grabbing the right one? We're not. There we go. Void group buy was September 2024. Oh man, that's brutal. The Void 65? Is that what it's called? Maybe I was looking at a shipping update for it then. Who fulfilled it? Was it Clip Clap? Yep. Makes sense. Checks out. Got Rashad. 500 CM win. Yo, what's up, dude? How's your night going? I'm going to pull it out right now. I actually pulled it out earlier, but we're going to do a side-by-side. For sure. I'm going with Nixies in here, so we can compare them live. How's your night going, bro? Good, bro. Hyperbeige on the OC. Ooh. I actually just bought Hyperbeige today. Finally. I don't know why I didn't get it during the pre-order. That's going to look clean, though. Just finished up work. Nice. Ooh, the cyan. Ooh. Your OC is lilac too, right? If I remember right. Yeah, it's gonna look sick. I just put Hyperbeige on the Ergo. Such a sick set, dude. Hey Alex, is the keycap done yet? If Hyperbeige matched the OG colors, I've got it. Tiffany Blue's not your bag. To each their own, man. You definitely wouldn't have liked my my Heartbreak TKL then. Can you see it behind me? No, you can't. Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, it's sitting over there on the desk. Yeah, it's time. I got rubber hose on it. Hang on. I got rubber hose on it, and it's kind of hard to take it off. Meaning, like, you like it, or is it like physically difficult to take off? I love rubber hose. That set goes way too hard. It's done. He shipped it out today. I did get it on it. No holla, no follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, Woosad with the fucking sub. Welcome to the squad, bro. Welcome to the squad. $500 CM best key, dude. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I actually don't know why I don't rate it higher. I should probably rate it higher, given that I haven't swapped it out for anything else. Are you gonna bring yours to Keep Life? 500 seems a nice board like its older brother more. We shall see soon enough. You can? Do it, dude. I might bring this guy through. You already had this one, though. How was it built when you had it? I normally don't go for really light or pastel colors depending on the theme, though. Like Wind River hits at home. Oh yeah. Blacks on olive. Classic. I've heard it's had the one complaint I hear about this board is it has weak mods, quote unquote, right? That's why I'm very curious to try out Nixie's. See if the depth helps out at all on that complaint. We got one switch to pop? Out of all of these. They're pretty good. Mods aren't weak, nav cluster is? I mean, not, I said mods, my fault, I meant alphas. I'm thinking of the 500C. 500C had weak mods. So many, yeah, fair enough. I do think the Heartbreak is pretty balanced for top mount. Same thing with the Kiko #1. That board actually sounded pretty good. Very textbook top mount sound, but not bad. Not gonna lie, I didn't love that board. Fair enough. I do think you have to hear it in person to appreciate it more, though. Also, it's running some really funky Franken switches, so that's probably part of the issue. Damn it. Keep banning these. Alright. Almost at the finish line here. Now that I think about it, these are actually the same Nixies I used in my Jace. All right. 42 deep. Let's do a test real quick. Make sure everything's working. Looking good. Looking good. Perfection. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Let me just clean this up real quick. And then we will get right to it. Okay. Okay, let's get to eat. Curious what the Nixie spacebar sounds like in this part. I have a bunch sound better with an MX Black. Is that what you think, Trav? Is that what you really think? Bias covering up the. Oh, yeah. Did I get it? I got it. I should pull this guy out too. I'm going to pull out the hand tool for this one. Okay. Come out. Yo, lightning. Again. What up, what up, what up? Hey, what up? How's it going, dude? What's good, lightning? I'm doing well, man. Good to see you. How are you doing? Getting at the tail end of this OC build. Failing to multitask. Damn, I didn't even catch your notification. Otherwise, I would have been lurking. My bad. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate the raid. I gotta remember to pay it forward today, so I'm gonna find somebody. I always like end the stream and completely forget to pay it forward, so that's my bad. Totally my bad. Does it work? Is it working? Trying to get a quick board done before Keeb Life. The Heartbreak was one of them, which was the one you guys rated me on last time. And then hopefully taking this guy. Alright, let's see if that works. Almost. This guy does not want to come out though. Frank, thank you, thank you. Oh shoot. Frank, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm out. Here we go. Sick. This thing is so heavy. All right, bet. Oh, I need to get the screws out for this real quick too. Usad, if you're still in here, man, I had to find some replacements. I couldn't wait to build it. I couldn't wait. How's everybody's night's going so far? Everybody's rating. What you guys up to? Anybody going to keep life this weekend? You're a good fam. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Oh, honestly, I didn't expect it to show up. I thought I was going to get here like next week or on Saturday at the earliest. But we should be able to make it work. Should be able to make it work. Anybody grab 1 of 10 of the DCS nerve sets? I did not, man. I'm not a huge fan of DCS keycaps. They're too thin for me. Or they sound too thin. I don't know if they're actually thinner than Chimke. But they are pretty fire. Also, wasn't it like $200? Does look sick though. Who here has nerve? Oh, Alex has nerve. You were, but you forgot. Rip. There was only 10 of them? Is it like an in-stock drop? Or just like a first to 10, first come, first serve? Okay, these guys should work. You have the GMK set? Dude, Nerve is such a dope set. Bull's doing like a rework of Nerve too, right? It's like a mashup of Nerve in some different colors. Not colors, but a pattern. Whatever you want to call them. I liked it so much I had to proxy it from Indonesia. Oh, dang, man. Like aftermarket, I'm assuming? Did the guy lose the top mount screws? No. Wusad has them, actually. He still has them. He's going to give them to me at a Keep Life. So I had to get some replacements in the meantime. When I found out yesterday this was going to show up today. That's about as much notice as I got. So I had to, Amazon next day these. Danny, what up? Long time no see. You back from Japan? You still out there living the dream? It's a 2 base set smash, Nerve Wrecker. There you go. That was actually retail. Yo, congrats on that. Damn. Brave Soul using the electric. I know. This thing is not very powerful though, so it's been fine so far. It doesn't have a ton of torque. How we doing? We doing good? We doing good. There it is. It is. You already know, man. I gotta play that fire. As long as they're not gonna ban me for this stuff, I think we are all right. I just don't record it to the VOD. Del Pan tattoo. Man, do it. I love it, dude. Everyone's like, aren't you going to regret that when you're older? I'm like, no, man. I'm not. I love this shit. I'm about that weeb life. This side is all, this is like a traditional Japanese Naruto sleeve. So, I'm all the way invested. Does my kit come with this? No, it does not, unfortunately. And I know you can't get the plate files, but I've heard, cough, cough, they're available. So I will probably try to get a carbon fiber plate made. We shall see. We shall see. Ever listen to OT? Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I listen to everything. All the above. You are old. Matt, how are you? You just multi-streaming right now, dude? How'd you raid me from the stream? Oh, I get it. You were over there lurking. Got my first last year Japanese-style dragon wrapping my right forearm. That sounds sick, man. Hell yeah. I'm freaking addicted. The last thing I did was my chest and my neck. It's one piece. I want to finish probably my torso, and then move to my upper back. Matt lurking in all the streams? For real. For real. Man, I'm almost afraid of using these auto screwdrivers. So this is like what is this thing called? The WOW stick? It does not have a lot of torque, like at all. I would not recommend any of the other ones because they are mad torquey, and those will definitely fuck your shit up. But you have to really try to strip your screws with that one. I would not recommend it unless you're building a lot of keyboards, though, because it's for every other use case, it's pretty much just pointless. I'm old school. My wrists still work, so I use manual screwdrivers. Trav, talk to me when you're programming for like 12 hours a day, okay? And your wrists are ready to kill you, like both wrists from carpal tunnel. Then talk to me, all right? At this point, I'll take anything I can to give my fucking wrists a break. They're literally shaking right now. You guys can't even see them. They're so bad. Trav's probably a dude. I wouldn't even doubt it. Trav's a demon in general. What am I doing? Jeez, I can't count. I can't even count. It is no joke, dude. I've done braces. I've done all the shit I can do. At this point, I gotta just like suck it up and get surgery, I think. These weak ass wrists. Don't get old, guys. Don't get old. Shit sucks. Unless you're fucking Trav and you're just a beast. Alright, guys. What keycaps are we gonna go with? I only got 2 choices today. I mean, I have more choices. Okay, I'll put more choices. I'll put more choices. We'll do a quick poll and see what you guys think. I'm just going to go off of what I can remember that I have here. What's this thing doing? There we go. Oh, damn it. There we go. All right, poll is live. Of course it's a HK Corn. HK Corn. This thing is gorgeous. and I'm running GMK Arctic on it right now. Sorry for the late. Trip was good. It was fun. Awesome, man. I'm glad you made it home safely. I do have the alert row. Oh. You can't rub her hose. How much for a blue acorn now, if you don't mind me asking? So I got a crazy deal. What is this thing doing? Did I do a hand gesture? Hang on. There we go. Last I heard, they're somewhere north of 3.5K. I didn't pay anywhere near that. I'll be completely transparent. I paid like $1,500. Well, I paid about $1,800 in total. Yeah, I've heard anywhere from like 3.8, 4 plus. I don't fucking know. I don't really plan on selling it though. Yeah, I lucked out, man. I totally lucked out. Ampersand. Goodwill, yeah, exactly. Goodwill finds bargain bin hunting. Honestly, what happened was, I know some of the guys in my server have definitely seen it or have heard the story, but like typically, okay, I can admit to being a mech market demon. There's times where I'm definitely scrolling a bit too much on mech market, but I was taking a break. It was like a 2-week hiatus where all I was doing was posting my ads. I wasn't looking at shit. My wife and I got done watching some movies and shit at like, I was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night or something. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? It's been a while since I've looked. It's been a while since I've looked at Mech Market. Jump on, and sure as shit, right then and there's a posting for it. And I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's no way this is real. Then I look at the user and I'm like, oh wait, I know this guy. Like this is definitely real. Let me just fucking, I'm gonna DM him. At this point, I just sold my flamenco red corn, so I'm like, I don't really know if I need it. I don't really know if I'm gonna get it. He's probably gonna get like 50 DMs. There's no way I'm gonna actually land this thing. So I just messaged him, like, being like, hey, I'll take it. You know, dude, the guy is a literal mega chad, man. He's like, you know what? You were first in line. I have people offering me double, triple this, but I'm gonna stick to what I'm asking. He was asking 1,500 shipped plus GNS and all that, dude. Shout out to Keyzen wherever you are. I don't know if you're watching. That guy is a fucking baller for that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're talking about this bad boy. All right, so we got our votes are in. Oh, you guys are basic. You want rubber hose? Fine, fuck it, rubber hose it is. I'll be right back. Let me go grab it. It's the one I didn't bring. BRB. Bam. Can't say I would have done the same, dude. Look, I don't know if you guys have seen my postings. I try to sell everything below my cost. Maybe it's not the smartest decision, but like, I don't know. I get a lot of deals. I get hooked up on stuff, so I'm not going to try to profit off of it, right? It's a niche hobby. Why make it harder? Any harder than it is already to land these kinds of boards, right? But when you get tired of Ecliptica, dude, I don't know if that's ever happening. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Yo, Dark is selling his. What do you mean? Why don't you buy Darks? Fuck the Clippers. For real, dude. There's a whole lot of that going on. I was very tempted to flip this HK. Don't get me wrong. Very tempted. I mean, there's a whole story behind that I could tell, but fuck the drama. Fuck the drama. It's going to be a good weekend this weekend. Keep Life. Anybody going to Keep Life? What the hell? Everything's all upside down. Yeah, $2,500 for that titanium. Ooh. I mean, it's worth it, dude. I haven't heard the Rubber Jane. But you already have a Jace, don't you? Don't you already have a Jace? Versus that, dude, the titanium sounds nasty. It doesn't sound bad at all. It doesn't sound thin or nothing. I mean, have you heard mine? It's honestly surprisingly good. Like, you would think that titanium is not going to sound very good, but it's pretty fire. Time to get the lilac corn to finish it up, man. Rubber Gin and Loki has the same internals. Yeah, just a different exterior look, right? I was shocked how good the titanium sounds. Dude, yeah, it sounds just as good. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm bringing it. You'll get to hear it in person. We'll see if I bring this guy. Everybody's waiting for the space bar, right? Damn it. Ugh.
GG's. Where'd that go?
Oh, it's over here. My fault. Don't know if I can bring the keeps. You can bring 4. They're allowing you to, well, you can bring as many as you want. You can only display 4 at a time. That's last I heard. Scroll pause. I'm waiting for Santis. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna try to hurry up, but I'm trying to give my wrist a break too at the same time. So my bad if I'm going a little slow. I'm making an executive decision too. We're going basic. I'm not putting any color on this. I did color on the Savis duality when I used the set last time. And I was not fucking with that. Good. Color's so good, bruv. I mean, maybe the only one I would think about using is the red just because it matches the plate, but nah. Nah, we're good. Man, I love Nixies. Have I told you guys I love Nixies? Problem with rubber hose is that there isn't enough differentiation between mauve and this color. No way you love Nixies? Just a little bit. Sometimes. I almost picked up the duality, but I watched more vids and I wasn't digging the sound. It is a surprisingly good board, dude. Try duality and O-ring or top mount. I'll pull mine out right now if you want to hear it. Or if you want to go on my YouTube, you can listen to my sound test with some retail blacks. It's literally my favorite TKL. It's tied to, currently tied with the Ecliptica for me. They're very different boards, but I really, really like it a lot. It's sitting, I'll grab it right now. You can check it out. Yeah, I don't know about tadpole mount or plateless or any of the other shit it supports, but it fucking slaps an O-ring. Your sleep's, no, Matt is a hater. All right, Matt is our resident fucking hater. So if he says some shit is good, you got to know it's good. I didn't even realize this is forced. Oh, it's not forced. What was I doing? Dude, I was asleep at the wheel when I did this. I did fucking non-step caps. What am I, a psychopath? It's okay. It's okay. Can't call yourself a Nixie lover without the OG Nixies, dude. It's tough. What am I doing? Why did I put J here? This is what happens when you try to read. When you try to read while you do this. Hey, at least I didn't use scoops, okay? Ew. I know, non-step, everything good at home. You fucking elitists! Leave me alone! I need some fucking room. This thing's in my way. Sorry. You can fix that caps lock when you place the spacebar switch. Shut up, Trav. Leave my Nixies alone, bro. Leave my Nixies alone. The Nixie slander is ridiculous. Fact. I like that. Non-step because it's control. Exactly. Or in my case, at least for this, it'll be Win Key. I use HHKB for work. Shit. Don't you slander my Nixie spacebar, dude. Don't you do it. I want to say, though, I've never heard Nixies before in this board. Yeah, I haven't either. I was trying to see if I could find a sound test for it, but it's literally almost every single one is MX Blacks. I'm like, do we really need another sound test of MX Blacks? In this board specifically? There's like 20 of them.
You know it's bad when he's against MX Blacks on loop. I'm not even against it. I'm just like, dude, what's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? I could always do it in a second build anyway. So, oh man, this thing looks clean.
What's happening in this song, dude?
GG's. Guys, what is fucking happening here? What is fucking happening here? Come on, Mac. Come on, Mac. Chill. Chill. All right. Rap outros, man. Am I right? Okay, let's turn our typing test on and turn this off and see how this bad boy sounds. Okay, once again, these are Nixies on aluminum full plate. Keep. Thank you. Sorry, I can't multitask. Thank you for the follow. Let's go a little longer in there. Oh, wrist. Oh man, you're all good, Keeper. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad, yo. Well, I mean, welcome to the fam. Let's see what we got. Dub. Should I spread some hate? That sounds good. Very good indeed. I think it sounds phenomenal, guys. This thing's fucking sick. Deeper undertones indeed. Deeper undertones indeed. So I don't know if you caught this earlier, but I was basically saying I want to try Nixies because the common complaint you hear with this specific board is that the alphas are weak. And whenever I hear that, I'm like, Nixies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm always just like Nixies. But yeah, that was like my way of selling it to myself of yet another Nixie build. But let's peek this out. I think muted is a synonym for weak. How you gonna shit on that spacebar? That spacebar sounds fucking amazing. Yeah, and for full transparency, I try to keep my settings as close to ear level as I can. Ottan or corn spacebar. I gotta say Ottan. Now that it's right here in front of me. I just don't think a 60 spacebar can never sound as good. Maybe I'm biased. Put them both next to each other to compare it. That's actually a good point. You know what keyboard I still think has the best spacebar I've ever heard? The fucking Ecliptica. It's really hard to beat. Let me grab my 500 seconds right here. All right. Here's little bro. Let's see how little bro sounds. Yeah, spacebar is definitely sounds a little bit better over there. To be fair, this needs a little bit of lube. Let me lube this real quick. Not a fair comparison right now. These sound like ass. This is also a carbon fiber plate, so it is a little bit louder in general. So I genuinely like both. I think spacebar is definitely better on the Ottan. The 500 CM has more resonance to it, which actually works with the Nixies. Let's do this. I think I need to try to rebuild this guy with an aluminum plate, because you can hear the carbon fiber plate. It's super loud, but I do still really enjoy this build. Pretty close. Yeah, carbon fiber gives it that glassy sound signature. Exactly. Yep. You take it back, you see him as a brown space bar, but see him just your preference. Dude, that's totally fine. It just comes down to what you want, right? Like, it's like, I've had this debate or this conversation with people many times. Let me grab the Ecliptica too. People have different, from what I've come to understand, when you look at like the TKL game or just sound signatures in general, people have varying different preferences, right? There's the crowd that loves like that signature top mount sound. They want it resonant. They want it to have a little bit more depth. People associate resonant with bad. It just kind of means more case sound, right? That's really what it means. And then there's people on the exact opposite side of that spectrum, right? That want that very clean, no case sound. They want their switch to shine, right? They want the spacebar to sound good, but they don't want it to have like any additional noise to it. That's like the gasket mount crowd, right? They want a very crisp, clean sound. And in the middle is everybody that's like, the Jace is their grill. That's the board they love the most, and that has the most balanced sound, right? It's like O-ring, kind of the best of both worlds sound. Still clean with a touch of resonance, a touch of added depth. So just really on the spectrum. What do you like? There's people that love one or love the other, and I don't think it's an issue to like what you like. I just got back and missed the sound test. Nah, man, you stay doing that shit, Alex. You stay doing that shit, and I'm tired of it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course, more sound tests. Which one do you want? The Ottan? assuming, because you have 500 cm. All right. And also, I'm going to keep typing on this because this board sounds awesome. It sounds amazing, actually. Once again, Nixies is the meta, guys. Nixies is the way. Oh my lord. Yeah, JC's usually the most balanced board. I think so. I think it's a very balanced O-ring. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sounds pretty nice. Pretty nice. So I will say to everybody that was hating on this board, myself included, when I first got into the hobby, you know, Merisi coat, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. This is a great board. This is a great board. It sounds really good, okay? I can't speak about anything else around the culture, the designer. I have no opinions on any of that shit. The board is great. It's excellent. For a top mount to sound that clean, that's hard to do, okay? That is hard to do. Here's the closest good board, but hey man, keep your fucking opinion to yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna comment on any of that. I don't know him well enough. He seemed cool to me. You know, I'm not in the business of slander or libel. But here, let's check out the Ecliptica. So this is, to me, prior to testing out this board, was probably the cleanest sounding strictly top mount board that I had tried. So let's see if you guys, not yet, Frank. I was kind of waiting, so I'll do duality next. For sure. So these are Nixies. These are broken in diamond polished Nixies from Messi06, aka diamondpolish.bigcartel.com or something like that. He's the homie. Go to him if you need some pre-modded switches. Typically I'm on my own shit, but I don't want to do diamond polish and break in. That just takes too long. So these are Nixies that are all of the above. Okay, here we go. So let me get this straight. I'm 2 for 2 in board recommendations. Yep. It's very difficult, man. Also very clean. actually think this might have a better spacebar than even the Ottan, man. I think it might be. They're different. It's got a little bit more depth to it for sure. I think the Ottan's cleaner in that sound. But yeah, it's also the switches, Alex, for sure. What's the saying? Different strokes for different folks, right? All right, let me grab the duality. All right, here is my duality. Man, I love this board. Alex, did you end up picking it up, by the way? Oh, it did not connect. There we go. Frank, I hope you're still here, so here we go. What was the build? The build is pre-tools. These are actually keyed Coltrad's pre-retool Cherry MX Blacks on aluminum in O-ring, 50A O-ring. My fault, I accidentally hit the wrong button. We're gonna go down to 30 seconds. You can top mount it. Yes, you can. Yeah, so if you want a little bit more resonance to the sound, you can definitely go top mount. Yep. Duality is fine. I like to see more sound. Yeah, just depends on what you like. This thing, so the crazy thing about the duality is it's like there's like 5 or 6 different mounting styles. Danny, it's around $650-700 retail, I think. Depends on where you can find it. It's and what extras it comes with. But I think it was like $550 for the base kit, I want to say, not including tax or shipping and no PCB. No, the only two. So there's 2 different plates for this. So the only plates I have support top mount or O-ring, but there's a tadpole mount plate you can get too, or you can run it plateless. So you can do top mount, plateless top mount, O-ring. Well, it's plateless PCB mount, I guess what it is. O-ring, tadpole, plateless tadpole. It's like a 2 compressed sound. Yeah, I would say maybe try to see if you can find a sound test for it with top mount. I can try to record one at some point. Maybe not this weekend because I don't have much time, but maybe next week. And I can share that for sure. I did like it in top mount. It is definitely got more sound resonance to it, but it's still more quiet, I guess, than like a Jane style board. Speaking of Jane, let me try this. This is my Jane clone. My K-pop inspired anime Jane clone. This is a 101 called the Mega Man, but it's literally built like a Jane. This is running blacks on aluminum. Nope, I lied. This is running blacks on PC. And this has got a BCP spacebar. So yeah, there you go. Plenty of comparisons. And compared to anything else I've tried, man, Ottantaquattro is very fucking nice. Very nice. Very nice. Do I pull out the heartbreak while I'm at it? Might as well pull out the heartbreak, right? This is another top mount board that I actually just built from a group buy that is still kind of running. This is running some very weird custom switches. These are cherry teals. Kim, not yet, bro. Not yet. Soon. The last board is called the Mega Man TKL. It's a 101 commission board from DDS. I don't know who the original designer was, but I bought it from a buddy. But it's basically a Jane clone. It has Jane internals, Jane plate. This is running Franken switches. So these are cherry hyperglide blacks with a Telio stem. Yeah, this board does look kind of sick, man. It's inspired by 808s and Heartbreak and some Jordan shit. Simple design, but pretty nice. All right. That's it. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got for y'all. I need to wrap it up early because I got to get a bunch of shit done before I head out. I'm heading out after work, straight to LA. Tomorrow. It's gonna be a long fucking day. You said the Heartbreak had scuff switches. It did initially. I mean, I was just running stock, well, not stock, lubed and spring swapped Telios. But yes, I ended up switching it out. Nidos, I love it, man. I fucking love it. This thing sounds crazy. This board sounds insane, dude. Are you gonna go to the mini sack meet? I didn't even know there was one. I have to look into it for sure, but I'd be down, assuming my schedule permits. Man, yeah, this board is really, really good. Really, really, really good. I think it sounds crazy. It definitely, for my personal sound preference, I like it more than the 500 CM. I still like the 500 CM a lot though. I just think it's a little bit cleaner. For I'm currently working on it, dude. Good luck, Godspeed. Hopefully you can find it. Let me find somebody to pass this on over to. Is there anybody doing anything keyboard related? Oh God, don't deafen myself. There's not. What do we do? What do we do? Who do we pass it to, guys? Let's just find somebody. In makers and crafting. I see somebody with... Somebody's working on a dino plushie. Let's give them some love, yeah? Oshibun. Let's go ahead and try to raid this. How the hell do I do a raid? /raid. Let's see how that goes. All right, guys. GG's. Appreciate you being here. Have a good weekend. Hopefully, if you're going to Keep Life, I see you there. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next week. Oh, wait, who? Silia? Who's that? Can I cancel it? I can't. Okay, let's do that. We'll spread some love over there. CYLEA. Yeah, let me cancel that one. Let's try that again. Good looking out, Alex. All right, guys, GG's. We out.